Okay, today is Sunday, November 2nd. Didn't have a video for Saturday, but we are back here Sunday. It's November, we got a new month, we have a new theme. And speaking of themes, what do we have here for our puzzle? Symmetrical across the center. I don't know what's going on yet. Let's see if we can't figure this out. Once again, open-faced is the clue or the theme or the title, which will probably have something to do with the theme. All right, cause a mess, as with frying oil, is to spatter. Why is my keyboard not working? S-P-A-T-T-E-R, spatters. That'd be causes a mess. I don't know yet. Talking blank, early dating period. Talking stage is the modern lingo for early dating. Let me switch this. I almost solved the Saturday. I came one letter away. It was over on the top right, and I couldn't get mess with frying oil is spatter, like spat or something. But I couldn't get M-L-L-E as the French name. I had a vowel in there for the M, and I didn't know the name. Mary makes sense, but it was close. Exams whose analytical reasoning sections were removed in 2024. The PSATs, LSATs, MCATs, ACTs, doesn't fit. Not sure. What was 2 down? Fizzle out is to something out. Pinpoints or something that ends in an S. What's your offerings to prospective bicycle buyers or tune-ups, tour rides? Lawrence of Arabia, I don't know. Or more, don't know. Not sure. Okay, what's this? Comprehends is you get something. Some ambulance destinations or ERs. So this is going to be plural. Exams, plurals. Yeah, it probably is PSATs, or it could be LSATs. Not. I'm going to keep going. Pinpoints, I don't know. Lead into state or star. Lone Star State. Star capitalized. Dallas Stars. It's 83 down. One more than 5 down. 10, 11, 1, 2, 6, 7, 6 state, 6 star. One more. Should be a number then, right? Single, double, I don't know. Typically red-coated toy figurines would be, I don't know. Official proclamations ends in an S, but I don't know what it is. Try to produce a better offspring from is to genetically modify. It's to something. Bursts is explodes. Explodes doesn't fit. Feels for, I don't know. A lot of long answers here. This might be tough. Sport with crampons and carabiners is rock climbing, speed climbing. It's rock climbing, carabiners. Is there some sort of rebus where you have 2 letters? Rock climbing. Maybe there's no G. Maybe it's a slang term. Not slang, but a shortened, abbreviated version. Document that promises secrecy is a non-disclosure agreement. Like the climate in Antarctica, it's very dry, it's very arid. Does the Narrows hike at Zion National Park? Hikes? Is climbs? Treks? Treks? Don't know. Become acquainted over Zoom is to e-meet? Probably. Villain is the bad guy, is the devil. Is this past tense? Create, not created. An intricate series of lies. Something a web. Weave a web. Something a web. Rock climbing could be wrong. NDA is correct. All right, what's our W and B here? Villain is the bad guy. Ben-Hur, Lawrence of Arabia is something drum. Don't know. All right, what's this? Like many public housing projects are probably an S here. Is this diet? The deed is done. Ceramicists' devices are potter wheels. Something, yeah, it's like potter wheels. Hog heaven would be a sty, pigsty. All right, what do we have here? Does the Narrows, it's not walks, no, it's not D, it's a D. The deed is done, that's correct. Does the Narrows hike at Zion National Park it's a spin a web, that's what it is. Spin a web, so it's not rock climbing. Rock climbing, carabiners. You use your carabiner to hook on your, harness, and then you hook it onto the wall so you don't fall and die. But I guess not. Bursts is something. Feels for is hatred now. Okay. Still don't know. Wades? Walks? Could be wades, but wading is like wading through water. Is a baddie. Bad guy? Baddie? Baddie. Okay, I could get on with that. Something drama. Here we go. Okay, it is going to be something drama. Aided. It is. Is government aided? Public aided? No, public's in the clue. Is something aided? Is a something drama. All right, we're getting a little bit closer though. Let's break into another section here. Wrong idea. Jeez, long answers. Bean or lemon? Rind, beanie baby? Lemon peel, bean peel? Refried bean? No, I don't know. Blank Jones, I don't know. Tick off is to irk, annoy, complete, do, pieces of art, question mark. I don't know. Allude to is to subtly indicate, is to, I don't know. Winter Olympics event, skiing, snowboarding, slalom, halfpipe, I don't know. Agreements where one party takes some heat, question mark. Don't know. These are such long answers, it's hard, and they're not typically like crossword things where I can get an easy one. Old time theater item, I don't know. Point toward Mecca. I don't know. Evergreen pointer. Tree, pine needle. That fits. Is pine needle, is that on an evergreen though? We'll throw it in there. Sharpen is hone your skills, sharpen your skills. Process, natural process of maturing is, gosh, it's a long answer. Something ing at the end. Or downs over here. More difficult to eat as fish is bonier. Bonier maybe. Bobsled. Bobsled is a winter event. That could be correct. Cheeky flirts. I don't know. Let's go back up here. Tandoors are. Is it Omani? They're Omanis from Oman? I don't think so. Tandoor, is that like a bread? I'm not sure. Lucy Blank, African American slave narrator. I don't know who that is. I see on the crosses, maybe. Let's see what this is. Sufferer healed by Jesus. I'm not good with the Bible stuff. Okay, unit circle ratios. Unit circle. 0, pi over 2, pi, 3, pi over 2, 2 pi. Degrees. Let's be plural. I don't know. Trig functions, square roots. Square root of 3 over 2, square root of 3 over 4, something like that. I forget. It's degree, like it's by degree or radian. Oh, it's radian. Radian doesn't fit. Radia. No, but the ratios, I should know that. Or I'm going to recognize it when I see it, hopefully. Butterfly, I don't know. Okay, cheeky flirt, let me get one of the acrosses. Airplane wing feature is loft, is camber, is cross section, lift. No, it's not a feature of it though. Should know this too. Worked on aircrafts before. I don't know. The slope? I don't know. Girder, whose name assumes a serif font. I don't know. Paleolithic era tools. Something axes, pickaxes. Have spiritual unity. Don't know. Agree with? Spiritual though? That doesn't really make sense. Falsify, I don't know. Blank syndrome. Bug bites. Don't know. It's not Stockholm syndrome. Actress and model Ali. Let's say Layla Ali, but Ali. I don't know. Don't know. Like some pricing strategies. Don't know. Annual awards whose name is an acronym. Okay, the ESPYs. ESPYs is an acronym. Are there any other Tonys? Is not. Oscars. VMAs doesn't fit. MTV Music. MTV is an acronym, but that doesn't fit. Probably the ESPYs. Why? Like some soils. Peaty, high in organic matter. I could do that. Small protestation is, I don't know. Is this plural? Cheeky flirts, it is an S. Okay, it's probably SPs. Affectedly clever, allude to. Wasn't this allude to? Yeah, allude to up there as well. Don't know. Southwest landform is a canyon, plateau, mesa. Smoky Bear Spot for short. Public service announcement, Smokey the Bear, probably PSA. Area with the highest percentage of homes, valued at 1 million or more. Somewhere in California, New York, don't know. Haha, LOL. Reddish brown color is, was it ecru? Is that it? Be partial to is you're biased. Is it not? Shell competitor is ExxonMobil. Is BP. Is, what's an S gas station? Shell. I don't know. Daikin Park team. No idea. Reddish brown color. They're down here. One more than 5, and I still don't know what that is. One skilled in governance. I don't know. Graham is in a nana. Maybe like grandma. Return analog. Don't know. You're one to talk. Mumbo jumbo is gibberish. Unacceptable is no good. Ancient philosopher whose name means old master. Support for the tree pose. One leg, maybe. Strategist or strategy against fickle weather is stay inside. Is lay in bed. Mumbo jumbo, I don't know. Instrument. The grand piano. Probably it. I say piano, but it doesn't fit. Grand piano, I like that. Drink order at a sushi restaurant is a, that's a long answer. I don't know. Open-faced is my title here. I'm not even sure what answers might be themed answers here. What might have green rooms? And a movie studio? It's probably 2 on the nose. Question marks, maybe something different. Unlikely sportsmanship award winner is a bad egg, is a meanie. It's a cheater. Don't know. Blank Lupton, sister, I don't know who that is. Quarter barrel containers of beer. Something kegs? It's a G. Whoops. Kegs is plural. Strategy, maybe. Quarter barrel containers of beer. Mini kegs? Maybe it's mini kegs? Small kegs? Alright. Fizzle is to peter out. Peter out. I think I do like that. Exams whose analytical, it's probably not SPP, so this should be, it's probably LSATs, because SPL is the only thing that really makes sense there. Yeah. Pinpoints, I don't know. Cause a mess. It is splat. Did I not type splatter incorrectly? I probably only used one T by accident. Splatter. Yeah, that's what it is. Pinpoints are ATMs, or where you enter your pins. There we go. Test rides are what you offer prospective bicycle buyers. The tri-state or the tri-star, and tri is one fewer or one more. Ooh. Un, dos, tres, tri, bi. Tri is, oh sorry, this is one more than 5 down. Would be tri is quadra. Quin, that's 5. Try 4, quad. Tricycle, quadrilateral. It's Q, reddish brown color. Oh, ends in a Q, that's weird. It should be obvious, I don't know what it is. Okay. Or more, at a minimum, we need this amount. Here we go. Typically red-coated toy figures, tiny. Public opinion through fear. I don't know if it's tiny. Edicts or official proclamations, try to produce better offspring, is remate. Yeah, that sounds good. Bursts, I don't know yet. Feels for is pines for. Sport with, this is the climbing thing. Ice, it is climbing. Climbing. Ice climbing? Ice climbing? Maybe? Something aided. This is the public funding, and this is the Ben-Hur Lawrence of Arabia epic drama. Probably an epic drama. That sounds good. I guess ice climbing is, you need that, not rock climbing. Pretty sure, maybe crampons. What are crampons? Those like spiked shoes? You need those for your ice climbing. Anyway, I think it is ice climbing. Epic drama sounds pretty good too. Okay, bursts is speeds, spools, something. Feels for. I don't know. No doubt about it. Sure is. Sure thing. Probably sure is. No doubt about it. Inscribed is etched into history. Mythical creatures with scales. Medusa? Oh, it is. Medusa. Probably it. Are those creatures? It is Medusa. The SS doesn't look good. I don't think it's Medusa. It's not really a mythical creature. It's more of a monster. The Hydra. I don't know. Lost One's temper is yelled. Something ED probably. Don't know yet. Donations that anyone can accept. Not sure. Okay. Scare tactic is a way to manipulate. Scare tactic is a way to manipulate public using fear. It's not tiny. It's tin soldiers. Figurines. So it is plural. Cool. Bursts. Spates, probably an E here. Spiths, spots. Something, probably an R. Ceramics, oh, it's potter. I said this. Why am I not thinking? I'm going too quickly through this. Devices are potter's wheels. That was correct. Duh. Wrong idea is pulse is something. Mermaid. Merman? I don't know about that. Something I'm not sure. Ugh. Pottery wheels. That's what it is. Type. Probably type A, B. Allude to is nod to. Typo. Like some donations that anyone can accept. What's this? I don't know what this is. Pottery wheels must be correct. Scare tactics correct. Lost One's temper is went crazy. Bursts, spates, pixies. State aided or many public housing. Okay, yeah. Pity the fool. Lost One's temper is saw red. That's what it is. I'm thinking it's one word. It's two words. Saw red. Okay, here we go. Should be able to get this one. Wrong idea is missing the message. I'm something probably NG here. Just like dressing, messing, pressing. This is probably his typo. No, because it's type. I'm pressing. Wrong idea. Pressing. What's this? That much is obvious. Ooh, oh, it could be O-N. Here's probably impression. Something is impression. It is P. False impression is the wrong idea. There we go. That much is obvious. So sure. Tick off is to meet. M-E-T-E. No, because this has got to be a vowel. Flag thrower is the moot. No, M-E-A. Nay. Flag thrower is a NFL referee. NFL referee. Here we go. What's this? Tick off is to mife. So is to miff, not life. Miff is to take somebody off. Yeah. So is me. Woe is me. That much is obvious. So I see. That's what it is. Gosh, just getting knowing whether it's one word, two words, three words, where the word breaks are is tough part of the puzzle. Like this, saw red, not one word ending in ed. So I see, not so is, that kind of thing. Jeez. All right. Old time theater item is I don't know. Livestock facilities regulated by the EPA are feeders. Probably feed something. Okay, I don't know who that is. Let me make sure I've seen all the downs here. Pride celebration is a parade. Word with Bean or lemon? Bean curd, lemon curd. Child who refuses to put things away is a spoiled brat. Is a, I don't know. Olympic gymnast Nadia, who was the first to receive perfect 10. Oh, what was her name? American. I thought it was with an L. Nadia something. Maybe she's Russian? I can't remember. Livestock facilities. Feed pens. Probably not FP here. Airplane wing feature. F. Fuel. There's fuel in the wing. Is... I don't know. Gosh. TV series. Rami Malek as a hacktivist. I don't know what show that is. Absurdist philosopher born in Algeria. I don't know. Perspectives are your points of view. Tandoors. Is it Omani? Pine Needle? PD? Bonier? That could be correct. Yeah, those do look good. Pine Needle's a good call if that ends up being correct. What's our cross here again? Old time theater item is a movie reel. Movie reel. That's what it's going to be. Cheeky flirts are winks. What is this? Tandoors are ovens. Ing sounds good. Natural process of maturing is ovens. I guess Tandoor's an oven. Natural process of maturing is, I don't know. Cheeky flirts are, I don't know. Sufferer healed by Jesus. Don't remember. What is this? Feed. Oh, it is feed. Feed pens, feed areas. With an S. Lucy, I don't know. Garden pest is a crow, is a gnat, is a rabbit, armadillo. Don't know. Butterfly effect. Cheeky flirts, I still don't know, although I feel like I should know this. Winks, no. Don't know who Jesus healed. Unit circle ratios. Station, what's this? Is it like a nip? A hip? Something ip? What's this? Bug bites, I don't know. I like axes. What is this? If this is an X. Mixers? No, because the X would be up there. Don't know yet. All right, let me keep looking at the downs. Unit circle ratios, I don't know. Don't know. No, eccentric is odd, is weird. It's kind of a guess. Update the equipment in is to redo, renew, maybe? Could be renew. Musical instruments. When an F is added to the front. Flute, lutes. Lutes and flutes, that's correct. Erasure, don't know. Idolized by a niche audience is a something idol. Mini keg could be wrong. Noblest Feynman, don't know. Covert mission is a something operation, special ops. Notre Dame. Ooh, I think weird's probably not correct. No. Don't know. Feynman, don't know. Okay, be partial to is and be impartial. You don't want to be partial. Partial to something is your, I don't know. Shell competitor, I also don't know. Okay, I think I've gone through all these downs. Gregorian era. Aware of is in on. It's not grand piano. We in Portuguese is nos, nosotros, vosotros, that'd be you. It's also not Portuguese, I don't know. Bygone devices whose tapes had to be rewound. Something with an S. Teatro alla Scala solos. Arias. Theater with scale solos. Arias, that's a solo in music or an opera. Philosopher, old master is, I don't know. Strategy against fickle weather is, don't know. One more than 5 down, I don't know. Not okay is unacceptable. Blank Cassis, I don't know. Hollowed, ugh. Probably not mini kegs. I'm gonna get rid of the mini. I like kegs, I don't like mini. Hallowed ground, hallowed eve. Nittany Lions at Penn State University. The big Sir, I think, pops up in crossword puzzles. All right, let me go through and look at some more downs and crosses and see if I can't figure out some more of this while being quiet. Okay, we've gotten a little bit more here. I penciled in pine. I still think it is pine, but I'm not totally sure of that. It's type O. Like you accept blood donations. Type O. Saeed Jones, I guess, is an author. That's a name, so that makes sense. That's got to be correct. I like my top here. That all sounds good. What was the next thing I got? I don't really remember the order in which I figured things out, but one thing was sushi restaurant. It was going to be sake something. So I had sake in there. What was the next thing? None of this really I got. I wasn't getting to, prayer mats. I did get that. They point toward Mecca. Prayer mats point toward Mecca when they're doing the Salah. It's probably a, motion of prayer. And then a garden pest, aphid. Aphids, pen that in. That all sounds good. I can't get a girder, like an I-beam, but whose name assumes a serif font. Like the I is serif because it's got, I think it is though, because then I think this is something robot. Is it Mr. Robot? MR? I don't know that, but something about a hacktivist robot could be correct. YEA. The letters look okay, but I can't, at least not yet. I haven't. Sociologist concerned is your moods. Maybe it's moods, right? So it's more like people interacting with each other, sociologist, right? Maybe? Not sure. All right, down here though, I did figure some things out. Kegs, I had mini kegs, I had half kegs, I had something else as well. I didn't get pony kegs until I got the downs. I think the thing I saw was sore loser. You're a sore loser. You're probably not winning the best sportsmanship award. And then from there, I knew what I had. Sir was wrong. That was incorrect. And then blank ER, a folk hero, is someone who is idolized by a niche audience. This up here, I'm not sure of still. Wing. I had foil in there. I had a bunch of things. No, wing has flex. That's a feature of a wing. And then I no idea. Lucy blank, I don't know. Feedlots. That could be correct. Be one with is to have spiritual unity. I like that. And then is this the person who was blind and then Jesus, cured him of his blindness? Not cured, but rid him of his blindness. Could be, but either way, Lexer sounds like a good name. And Ali Larder, I think I've heard of that actress. I was thinking Ali, but it's Ali, I believe. I think it's just spelled A-L-I, not A-L-Y or anything like that. I believe she was in Heroes, and she's also recently in Landman. I think she's the lady, but I'm not totally positive on that. Ali Larder sounds familiar to me, so I'm keeping that. Centric is baddie? Maybe. Could be baddie. Had that, but a Southwest Landform, is that a cot? Cloak Operation is a covert mission. I have that in there. And then with enough a T and an L, I realized it was bottle, sake bottle, something you might have at a sushi restaurant. Strategy, you layer up if it's with fickle weather. And mumbo jumbo is hokey pokey. Hallowed is holy. Hokey? Loxy? Hopi? Homie? Probably a K. I'm going to leave that penned in. Big Ben is the tower in London. Big Ben. Pony kegs? I have not heard of that, but pony is a small animal, something quarter barrels, smaller, makes sense. Area is probably something valley. I had that in first, and then I said, all right, VCRs, you had to rewind the tape to get your VCR thing to work. Something cooks? Or Crocs? Oh, I don't like CROKs though. Arias I had, but Raya looks okay. Cooks is Aora? Hurrah? You're one to talk. Something cooks? The feudist? Feutes? Affectedly clever? Feudus? Delines? It could be an S, it could be a T. I don't know. PD, sines is a guess. Sine, cosine, opposite over hypotenuse is sine. Sociologist moods. I'm still thinking here. All right, we're getting a little bit further here. So I had Mr. Robot in. I think that's correct now, looking at all of this. I-beam I had in there. I think that's also correct. Child who refuses to put things away. Something eater, like a picky eater, but it's not picky because false impression, curd, those look to be very correct. This name, I have no idea, but to falsify something is to doctor the records. Update the equipment in is to refer something. I'm gonna leave that penciled. I was thinking like a funny eater, a fuzzy eater, fussy eater, but I couldn't figure it out initially until I finally said, oh, like mosaics have pieces of art. I guess the tiles, mosaic tiles, I think that's a mosaic. But that fits and that makes sense as what is probably the answer. But then AR blank S, had a weird letter, but arms, deals, take some heat, you know, guns, firearms, arms deals is plural. That looks good, which gave me perspectives, slants on something, opinions on something. I had S down here. I don't know why I had S down here. Why did I have S down here? I don't know why I had S down there. I think I had S down there, but I had ST, or no, maybe I didn't have S down here. I had signs, and then I said blank T, blank N, and I had axes as a guess. Stone axes are Paleolithic era tools. I know which era it was exactly. Stone axes, this is weird though. MI blank X? Pine needles looks to be correct. PD looks to be correct as well. I don't know who this philosopher is. Camos? I mean, I guess. But I also kind of think it's like gonna be natural process of aging is skin wrinkling, skin, sun tanning, sun bathing. This needs to be a vowel though, or an R. STR. Butterfly is a stripe. It's a type of the butterfly knot. Sun. Natural process of maturing, not aging. I take that back. Sun rising. I don't know yet. Still gonna do some more thinking here. Oh, allude to I had down here actually before I do that. Refer looks to be correct. Refer to something, you're alluding to it. I'm gonna leave it penciled in for now. Sun ripening. That's what it is. Didn't take too long on that. I had the E blank P. Before I had the A, and earlier when I was doing my last thing, I had quip in here. QUIP, but Q did not look good for 53 being the first letter. But a peep, small protest station, you make a peep. EP. And then sun ripening. That looks good. So I think it is going to be PD. PD. And then pine needle. Minxes. It's going to be an S here, right? Mini stone axes. There can't be another stone awls. No. What's bonier? Yeah, that's correct. It's probably an E. Signs looks good now as well. Okay, let me pen in sun ripening. Strobe. Butterfly stroke is a stroke in the pool, and skeeter. Actually, I had skeeter in there at some point. Thinking like mosquito, mosquito, but then didn't think it was correct. But now it is correct because the butterfly stroke is a type of swim stroke. So signs is correct. This looks weird, but it's stone axes, sun ripening, skeeter. That's got to be correct. So all right, we've gotten the middle. We've gotten more of this than I thought we were going to because I was really struggling to get anything for a while. Now I got to somehow break into this bottom left-hand side using either what we have or finding some other answer. Here we go. We're getting there a little bit. All right. Where are we going to start here? I think the first thing I noticed was erasure. Or no, sorry. The first thing I noticed was Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley is very expensive and all the homes are over $1 million. Yeah. Average home's over $1 million. Cool. Got that. Erasure, you're getting rid of something. You're deleting it. Deletion is probably the correct answer there, and I think it's definitely the correct answer. You're aware of something. You're on to something. Cloak operation. I think I had this before. I'm still not totally sure on it. Maybe some pricing strategies could be themed, but MOMES doesn't make sense to me. I-beam, doctor. I like refer, but I'm not sure over there. Something over here is still not quite sure of. I got rid of grand piano because that wasn't making sense to me. PSA still sounded correct. If you're partial to something, you prefer something. And then I was still looking at the acrosses, and I was like, well, maybe it's eco something, but I didn't put it in. And then I still didn't know any of the acrosses, but before I actually prefer, I did realize try tetra. That's when I got rid of grand piano, so I had tetra in there rather than having the N, it'd be tetra for a T. T for tetra. Don't know who Blank Cassis is. A gas station that I actually drive by every morning on the way to work. Sunoco is a gas brand company that competes with Shell, oil company, that starts with an S. So that fit as well. And then I sat here and I thought it was like Angels, Angels, that fits. I was like, it's probably eco something. If it's a green rooms, green rooms is probably an S here. Eco living rooms, room something, still don't know. But then I was like, okay, A blank 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 O S O, oh, Astros, duh. And then rust, reddish brown color, duh. Okay, so Astros is definitely correct. 40 piano, like 40 keys on the piano, maybe. Enter, return analog. What does analog mean? I don't know. Enter, NT, I feel like it's gonna be an R. Fourth piano and Reese. Reese is a name I thought. Rosannuns, Penn State University deletion. And all these are correct. Rosa Park. Rosa something Lupton. Sister. I don't know. I should be able to figure some of this out though. Fourth or 40. I feel like has or forts. But if it's an R, I gotta think a little bit more here. Rosamund is a name, like Rosamund Pike. Rosamund, was it Rosamund Lupton? Sure, that sounds reasonable to me. I still don't know what this could be though. All these letters could be wrong. Eco, physicist noblest. Trying to think of a physics term. Something and ransom raison. Don't know yet. All right, we figured out some more here. First thing I found, I didn't find any of this. I'm still guessing down here. Crane, still a guess. I got rid of the cloak because it was looking weird with okay. That looked really odd. So I got rid of that and I got rid of the C up here because what I have cot looked wrong up there. And I was like, oh, it's black ops, not cloak op, although that is a decent answer. Which then... Next, I still had a K here, and I was like, man, something Kratz, like Democrats is something, which made me think it was, oh, it's Arias, because something rich. What if I put a T in here and got rid of this? And I was like, oh, it's not folk hero, it's a cult hero. Jeez, close and difficult, but tough. Affectedly clever, cutesy? I don't know if I get that, but Delaney is a name, so that makes sense. Batty is eccentric, and Butte, I believe, looks familiar from previous crossword puzzles. I think we have this now. I think we do. All right, that being said, now I'm going back over here, and I was like, okay, maybe it is nos. I'm still not sure of the O, but something nocrats, sternocrat, something. But then you're one to talk. That's rich. Sure, yeah, I trust you there. I said Gregorian crane at some point. Is this like a bird? A type of crane? Maybe. I'm getting close to this, to the point where now I don't want to just reveal things. I don't know. Something hand, hod, hyed, refer could be incorrect. What might have green rooms? Or eco rhizome? Rhizome? I thought there was a Y in rhizome. That was like RHY. I don't think it's rhizome. Is that how you spell rhizome? Ooh, shim? No, shim, the name. Ugh. All right, let me look a little bit more here. Tiered. That's what it is. It's not themed. I just deleted all the penciled answer I had in there, and it's like, oh, that's correct. Okay, sociologist concern. Okay, so it's Comaneci? Sure. Sociologist concern is what? I-beam, doctor, tiered. It was re something. More. Okay, I still don't know. Richard Feynman. R-I-C-H-A-R-D. It is probably refer. Richard. What? Eco Resort. Okay, that's not correct. Something's wrong in here, but we're close. All right. Gregorian chant is probably it. Oh, technocrats. That's what it's going to be. Yeah, okay. It is nos, which made sense. Spanish, but I guess Portuguese is very close to Spanish. All right. Update the equipment in. You're refitting something. That makes sense to me. And allude to you're referring to something. That makes sense to me as well. Moors, sociologists concern Moors, that doesn't make sense to me. But Silicon Valley is definitely correct. Refer to, you're alluding to it, you're referring to it, that makes sense. Tiered pricing strategies, to doctor the records, to falsify the record, and a girder is an I-beam. So Moors, I don't understand it, but I think that's got to be correct. And now, Hokey I think is correct. Enter a 40 piano. Riem 40, this could be any letter in here. Forta. This is a name that, Blank Cassis. I don't know who that is. An Eco Resort, duh. All right, let me cycle through and guess some letters in these two and see if I can't figure it out. Right, let me go through all my crosses and downs here and see if I can't figure out my error. I've gone through a bunch. I haven't done all 26 combinations, but gosh, I feel like everything's pretty good. And I feel like enter, I like enter, return, analog. You hit enter key, you return to the next line. I've gone through all the letters here for that. Cause a mess, splatter, spin a web, test rides, epic drama, atom minimum, state aided, comprehends get, scare tactic, deed is done, ERs, ambulance go to the ERs, pottery wheels, pigsty, false impression, lemon curd or bean curd, Saeed, I don't know. So this is the way I do it for anyone wondering how to like go through and maybe check to see if you have an error. I don't know that. So I always like to go through the acrosses first, tick off myth, mosaics, nod, bobsled, arms deals, movie reel, and then I'll go through the downs later and pen in anything that I think is, correct. Prayer mats, pine needle, hone your skills, sun ripening, flex of the wing, I-beam, stone axes, be one with someone, spiritual doctor, skeeter, mosquito, alley larder. I don't know that, but pretty sure that's correct. Tiered, I have heard of tiered. SBs, cutesy, yeah, it's got to be correct. Refer, a butte, I don't know. It sounds correct, I don't know for sure. Public service announcement. Silicon Valley, LOL, haha, rust is a color. Technocrats, I've heard of that before. Nana, enter, I don't know. That's rich. You're one to talk. Hokey, I feel like this could be a couple different things. Like Hokey makes sense. This, I don't know. Forta, piano, it's gotta be something piano. Sake bottle, Eco Resort, I've had the I made a typo somewhere and I didn't put it back. So it's probably, oh, Christ, I've been going through all those letters and, what is it? Forta, 40? That was my Eco Resort. I had that in there and I made a typo and I forgot to go back and change it. All right, let me go back and try all these again. All right, I'm still struggling, so let me go through. Eco Resort is correct, sore loser. Rosamund, I don't know. So this M could be wrong. Rosamund, that's a name, so I think that's correct. Pony kegs, I haven't heard of pony something, but kegs has gotta be correct, right? Talking stage, peter out. LSATs, pinpoints or ATMs, tri-state, tin soldiers, yeah, sure. Edicts, remade, yeah, better offspring. Ooh. Spates, spin a web, epic drama, state aided, scare tactic, pottery wheels, false impression. Those are all correct. Spates, I guess, yeah, I think I've heard of that. Pities, ice climbing, NDA, air it is dry, wades through the whatever, e-meet on Zoom, a baddie is a bad guy. No doubt about it. Sure is. That's correct. Inscribed is etched. Merman. Mermaid, merman. It's gotta be merman. Saeed is good too, yeah. Saw red. And type O blood is, yeah, that's gotta be correct. All right. Pride Parade, so I see. That much is obvious. A fussy eater, yeah. NFL referee is definitely correct. No idea, but how well the acrosses, that's gotta be correct. Feedlot, it is. It is correct. Mr. Robot. Camus, I don't know. But the acrosses make sense, so I'm gonna leave it. Slants, Bonier, Ovens, Delaney. I don't know that. You get two names that I don't know. I think it's an E, but I'm gonna leave it penciled in. Aphid is correct. Stroke, oh, butterfly stroke, yeah. Oh, this is weird. Minxes? What? This looks wrong. Mink, is it not Axis Stone? Could there be another? What do I have down here? Let me make sure I have this penciled in. I think it's gonna be enter. I think this is gonna be like Rem. Rem might be correct. Where was I? Stone axes, stone apes, stone ands. I mean, it should be axes. Aches, no, nothing else makes, ooh, Stone Ages, it's the time. Should be stone axes. It's gotta be an X, whoops. Bonier, X, Aces, Avenues, Abes. This does not make sense to me. Minxes, something's wrong here. Minxos, Cheeky Flirts, Minxes, maybe I just haven't heard of that. Guess. Elixir, I don't know. Larder, I don't know for sure, but it sounds correct. And then Baddie, you're eccentric, someone's baddie, I think that's correct. Baddie. Refit, update the equipment. Loots, flutes, that's definitely correct. Deletion is correct. Cult hero, not folk hero, is correct. Richard Feynman, it's gotta be, I don't know, that sounds familiar, but based on the letters I have, it's gotta be Richard. Black Operation is a covert mission, yeah. You're partial to something, you prefer it, that's still correct. Sunoco is the gas station. Houston Astros, I didn't know they played in Dyken Park, but that's gotta be correct based on the downs or the acrosses. Chant, a type of chant, I guess, or you're onto something. Nos, VCRs, Arias. Arias was correct. It was a good crossword pull. Support for tree pose is, ooh, one leg or is it on a leg? I think it's one leg. Tree pose, tree pose, tree pose. I think it's one leg. It's on a leg. Nah, okay. Mumbo Jumbo is, I think it's one leg. And layers is what you wear to help against the weather. Tetra is 4 sides, more than try, which is 3 up here. Unacceptable, it's not okay. I don't know. Hallowed, Holy Grounds, Hallowed Grounds, Penn State University are the Nittany Lions. Big Ben is the clock tower in London. I think Hoki's correct. I think Ali Lard is correct. I think the X is correct. All right, now I am just gonna, I've been kind of like picking and choosing good letters to put in. I'm just gonna go through all 26 and force it. And if it's not correct, then I'll reveal and we'll go from there. Okay, I can't figure this out. It's something down here, it's something over here. I've gone through all the letters, so I have something another error somewhere else that I'm not. Maybe it's not Rosamund. Maybe it's like Rosa Lund, Rosa Pund. I don't know. Who is the author of the Arabesque Table? Yeah, reveal anyway. Ream, Forte. I had E in there at some point. Okay, so there's still something else wrong. Minx. This looks weird. I don't think it's Stone Aches. The K? What's this word? No, it is Minxes. Okay. Philosopher, who's this? Ooh. Leotse. Still something wrong, though. Is it not? Hui? Mumbo Jumbo is Hui? Holy? Okay, so there's something else that's wrong. I don't know what it is, though. Hui, this looks kind of, oh, well, she's looking over here. Moors. It's not an I-beam, it's probably an I, what is this? No, it is Moors, that was correct. Hui? Mumbo Jumbo is Fooey. F, Foley? I think that's gonna be Hui? It's Fooey. Now, Hui's correct. Someone's yelling at their screen here because it's so obvious. Everything looks so correct. I mean, I get that was wrong, sure. What else is incorrect? Sun ripening, I'm spelling correctly, stone axes. All right, let me check my puzzle here, or just reveal and see where I'm wrong. Reveal puzzle, yeah. Congratulations. Flap, the airplane one. Oh, that hurts. A feature, oh, the leper, Delaney. Oh, that's a feature, it's a part. The flaps are on the wing. The flex of the wing is a feature of it because that, makes it not crack. It's designed to be flexible. It's not designed to be flap. Ugh, of all the things to get wrong, that hurts. A leper, I've heard of that. I guess I'm thinking a name, like Lexor is a name. I guess it's Lexor. Delaney is with an A, but flap, airplane flap. Ugh. All right, at least this one was also wrong. Although Laotsc I have seen before. I should have known that. Laotse. Sure, I'm not pronouncing that correctly. Close. Couldn't get the puzzle done, but we got close. We got much more of it than I thought we were going to get going halfway through. So close on the Saturday, close on the Sunday. Couldn't quite get there. We will be back to solve the Monday tomorrow.